Hi angels! Welcome to the start of my new tutorial series. This is not my usual content, but this is a really requested tutorial. Poses and animations changed the game for my videos, and so many of you wanted to know how it works. I've gotten so many comments asking how I get my Sims to do all these cute poses in my family vlogs. Today, I'm walking you through how to pose and animate your Sims step by step. Let's get straight into it. Firstly, you will need to download the following mods: Andrew's Pose Player, Teleport Any Sim, Pose Alignment Mod, and optional Wonderful Whims. All the links to the mods are down in the description. Usually when you download a mod, it will be zipped. To unzip it, simply right-click the folder and click Extract. Now you will get this notification. Just click Extract again. This is what the folder should look like now. You can delete the zipped one now, and we will put the unzipped one in our mods folder next. Follow this path in your file explorer. Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods. Now just drag the file in and you're all done. Do this with all the mods I listed. Now for the fun part, downloading cute poses. You can search on Pinterest, Tumblr, or Patreon for Sims 4 poses. Look for .package files, download them, and drop them straight into that same mods folder. Now open your game. Then go to Game Options, Other, and make sure Enable Custom Content and Script Mods Allowed are checked. Restart your game if you had to turn them on. Now it's time to actually pose your Sims. There are 3 different methods you can use for this, depending on what you like the most. For the first method, search Teleport in Build By mode. You should see this statue. Put it wherever you want your Sim to pose. Click on it and select Teleport Sim. Then choose the Sim you want to pose. Your Sim should now be standing where you put the statue. Now click on your Sim and select Pose by Pack. You will now see this menu in the poses you downloaded. Choose the pose pack you want to use, and then click on the pose. And that's it! Your Sim is now posing. To take nice pictures, click Tab on your keyboard and use Boss to move the camera. This is more advanced, but if you want blur in the background, you can use Reshade to do so. If you'd like a tutorial on that, please let me know. Doesn't this look so much better than the regular EA poses? Now for method 2, which is the method I always use to pose my Sims, we're going to use the Pose Alignment mod. Once again, search for the pose you want your Sim to do. Once your Sim is posing, you can look for a place you want them to do the pose. I decided to let Lindsay stand on the balcony for this pose. Click on where you want your Sim to pose. It can be a floor or object. Then select Move To. You can also rotate your Sim if you need to. What do you think? And for the last method, we will use Wonderful Whims. This mod doesn't actually revolve around poses, but it does have a very cool system for moving posing Sims. Click on your Sim and then on Wonderful, then click on Pose and choose your pose. Another mod I would recommend is the Searchable Pose Player by Twisted Mixie. It's really helpful if you have hundreds of pose packs like me. Now that your Sim is doing the pose, that you can click on Wonderful again and you'll have the option to enable positioning. You will see some arrows which you can play around with and position your Sim exactly how you want to. You can even move them up or down. To remove the arrows again, just click on Wonderful and then click on Disable Positioning. These are the 3 best methods for posing Sims. Now, as for animating Sims, it's pretty much the same. Simply search the specific animation that you want on Pinterest or Patreon. There's often a preview video that you can watch to see what the animation looks like. I will be demonstrating how to make Lindsay do an animation in the pool. For pool animations, it's best to use Wonderful Whims as you're usually underwater. Let's move her underwater with the arrows. Now I'm trying to find a nice angle to capture her in. I'm adding some DOF blur to let the focus be on Lindsay. And that's pretty much how to animate your Sims. Easy, right? But we're not done yet. I will now explain how to pose or animate multiple Sims, as well as how to use props. Now, I will show you how to pose multiple Sims. First, with the Pose Alignment mod, which is the best mod to use for multiple Sims in my opinion, make sure you use a pose pack for multiple Sims. There will be 2 options for every pose. It will usually say F or M. F means female Sim, and M means male Sim. Now, with the Sim that you're selecting, click on the other posing Sim and click on Pose Alignment. Then select Align With. There you go. Now your Sims will stand perfectly together. Now let me show you how to pose multiple Sims using the Teleporter mod. Once again, place the teleporter wherever you want your Sims to pose. But instead of just one, place as many teleporters as the amount of Sims you are going to pose. Right now, I am going to pose 2 Sims, so I need 2 teleporters. They look so cute in this pose. Now it's time to animate multiple Sims. This can be a bit harder with timing, so make sure to pay attention. Make sure your Sims are standing completely still and not doing any idle animations like looking around or shifting their weight before you click the animation. If they're in the middle of an idle, the animation will not match properly with the other Sim. Make sure to make the Sims align with each other. Look at how smooth that looks. Way cuter. Lastly, it's important to know how to use props, as they are in many pose packs. A prop is basically a thing your Sim holds during a pose. Let me show you how to use them. This pose pack uses a phone, for example. Every pose pack should have a link to the props you need, so always make sure to download those as well. Go into Create a Sim and find the accessory that you will need for the pose. Once you have found the prop you need, which for me is a phone, you can leave CAS. Now, just pose your Sims like usual. Remember that a lot of props are for left and right hands, so look out for which hand needs to hold the prop. And that's pretty much it. Your Sim can now hold any prop you need. That is all you need to know about posing and animating Sims. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below and I will try to help you. Also, what other tutorials do you guys want? Let me know. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!